a big, fun hello and happy Tuesday night. Whew, we made it. We got here. It was a long day for me. I don't know about you, but work has been super busy, busier than normal, and I am so glad to break away from that and be right here with you guys. As soon as you hear me, give me a big hello. Let me know that you can hear me. Let me know that you can see me, hopefully. And put where you are from. Where are you from? I see we have several that have already joined on a Tuesday night. Rodney is here. That's right, Rodney. Let's get the party started. It is time to relax. It's time to break free from whatever is on your mind, your responsibilities at work, at home, things that you need to do around the house, bills you need to pay. All of that will be there in 1 hour. Break free. Let's have some time in the islands. Let's enjoy some company together. Let's just take a mental break. Rodney, hello. Pam, hello. Trin is here as well. Hello, Trin. Carolyn, it is great to see you. Hope that you're doing well right there in Dallas. You're not far from us. You're 5 hours away, which is not far. I hope you're enjoying this heat like we are here in Arkansas. There is Robin and JB. They just got back from the Mardi Gras. Probably having cruise blues, if I had to guess, Robin. But I know you have another one booked. Pam is in Alabama. Rodney, of course, in South Carolina. Linda is here all the way from California. It's early for Linda, but she's here. Your evening is just getting started, and you're sharing it right here with Islanders. Thank you so much. James is here from Nashville, Tennessee. James, that is where Amanda and I got engaged. The Shelby Street Bridge in Nashville. James, you know where the Shelby Street Bridge is? That's where we got engaged. I see Amanda's popped on too. Debbie is here from Orlando, Florida. Debbie, Amanda and I love Orlando. We fly into Orlando several times a year. We love the Cocoa Beach area. Debbie, have you ever ate at the Sandbar in Cocoa Beach? The Sandbar. Let me know if you have. Let's scroll back up here. I'm missing them. Trent is here from Long Beach, California. Trent, when Amanda and I come to California, I hope to meet you. We want to take a cruise on the Panorama soon. Lynn's here from Texas. Veronica from San Antonio. My second favorite team, the San Antonio Spurs. Number 1, Utah Jazz. I get asked all the time, how is there a Utah Jazz fan in Arkansas? And it goes back to when I was little, my brother and I. It was Michael Jordan versus the Utah Jazz 2 or 3 years there in a row. My brother went for Jordan, twin brother, went for Jordan. I naturally went for the Jazz, and it stuck. Arlene is here from Melbourne, Florida. Midships is here from Port Canaveral. We absolutely love Port Canaveral. One of our favorite places in the world. It really is. Jimbo is here. The Mardi Gras was awesome, he says. Largest ship we have ever been on, but felt like the smallest. Looky there. The layout is great. Beautiful ship. Jimbo, awesome feedback right there from the Mardi Gras. She's on her third sailing, I guess, now. I think, yeah, third sailing. And all I have read is rave reviews. Absolutely rave reviews. Robin and JB said the exact same thing, that the ship is just totally, Carnival outdid themselves. And I can't wait to get lost on a ship. Those of you who are experienced cruisers, you know when you've cruised so many times, it's a first world problem. You get on the cruise ship and you know where everything's at. And yes, you have fun, but there's nothing like getting on a ship, a new class of ship, or maybe a different cruise line that you haven't cruised before, and everything's new, and you don't know where things are at. And it can be frustrating, but oh, it is so much fun. Jen is here. Jen, you have been so active the last couple of weeks on the comments in our videos. I love the conversation. I'm glad that you're here. Thank you for your contributions to Island Time. Jason's in Middle Tennessee. David is here. Hello, David. Hope you're doing okay. Hope you're having a great week. Mine is off to just a busy start. Rhonda is in Arkansas. Rhonda, I am in Greenbrier. Not sure where you're at, but we are in a small town here in Arkansas. Tara's here from Kentucky. Doreen in Missouri, of course, for 16 more days. You've got your exit plan. You know what you're doing and where you're going. Dwayne's here from Illinois. Hello, I'm glad that you're here. Ron is from Cabot. Ron, you are 30 minutes away. How cool is that? I like it. Party on the Sea is here. Hello. St. Petersburg, Florida is in the house. I love it. I'm glad that you're here. Lights are the wrong color. You want me to change them? I wondered. I changed them to red before I came on, and I thought no one is going to know that they're red. I changed them to red. I changed them back to my traditional green. Rodney saw it, and I'm changing them back. So there are the red lights because you know what? We are live. It's as live as it gets. You guys who follow us know. I'm glad that you're all here. Still catching up. Rodney, you caught it. You surprised me, Ronnie. I should not be surprised, but you surprised me. That's the way it always goes. Debbie is here. Not the sandbar, but definitely Fish Lips. We have been to Fish Lips as well. We love Fish Lips. But except for cruising, we usually stay in the Orlando area. Yep, Rose is here. We had a great cruise last week on the Magic. Rose, tell me what was your favorite thing about the Magic. Again, rave reviews for the Magic. Amanda and I have sold her. It's been several years, but we love the Magic. We absolutely do. Midships, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, we'd love to hear some MSC Divana tips and tricks. We can't miss eats from Island Time family. We can do that. If anyone has sailed MSC, we had some MSC news even today. They have, honestly, if you know anything about MSC or not, they really started the cruise restart. 1 year ago yesterday, they set sail with their first cruise, really the first cruise to come back in the entire world was 1 year ago today, and people thought they were crazy. And so if you've sailed MSC, we have not. We've been so close to pull the trigger on MSC, and we will. I promise you that we will very soon. But if we have tips and tricks for MSC and must-eats, Island Time family, help Midships out. Midships, thank you so much for the Super Chat. Tonight for Super Chats, I've got a game for you. Every time we have a Super Chat, we're going to play a game, okay? I call it this or that. I'm going to give you a choice of two different things, and you tell me what you would choose. It's going to be interesting to see what everyone chooses. And Robin, yes, that's right. Red is live, and I will go back up and catch up on comments. I see Michael here, Michael Michelle. Michael Michelle, I hope you're doing okay. Hope you're having a great, great week. This or that. So, Midships gave the Super Chat. Thank you so much again. That means the world to us. Let's play this or that. Here's two options. You choose one of them. Here we go. If you could have the choice on a cruise, and it doesn't matter necessarily the cruise line, okay? But if you could choose one thing out of this, free specialty dining at dinner for the entire week. We're talking about a 1 week cruise, free specialty dining, or free shore excursions with 3 ports. You have 3 ports in 7 days. Are you taking free specialty dining? You can eat specialty dining all week for 2 people. Or are you taking free shore excursions? Which one are you choosing? Let us know. Let us know. You are here. You're not here to watch me. We all know that. You are here to interact. I invite you all, if you have not liked the video yet, please like the video. That helps other people find us and find this video. People that are looking for things to watch right now on YouTube, the more likes this gets, the more likely they're going to find us. And if you're not a subscriber, if you're not an Islander, come on. Jump on the island. Be a part of the community. We would absolutely love to have you. Let's see what we've got. Lots of responses. Jimbo, I'll get back to you here in a second. Shore excursions, Lynette says. Interesting. And I didn't give any ports. I'm just being broad here. So, shore excursion trend, specialty dining. The food gets me every time. Excursions, Doreen says. Jay Kelly, free excursions. Arlene. Woo, this thing's jumping around. We got a lot of people on. Arlene, excursions. James, excursions. Lots of excursions. Jason, Janet, Jen, Stacy. S. Swan, excursions. Carolyn, free dining. Pam, specialty dining. Midships, specialty dining cruising is all about the ship time in midships. I have a similar belief. I really do. I love traveling. I love seeing local places. But it's the ship. I mean, it is the ship for me. Rodney, shore excursions. Robin, dining. Rhonda and Debbie, shore excursions. Mike, excursions. Randy, dining. So it's about 60-40 excursions right now. Party on the Sea says excursions because specialty dining is more affordable. Oh, hey, that's a good point right there. Specialty dining might be anywhere from $15 to $38, $40. Some cruise lines, a meal may be $50. Short excursions, it's easy to spend $100 on a 5-6 hour excursion. So that's a very good point right there. Party on the Seas, I like that. Landa Panorama, October 23rd. Hope you can join us. I'm hoping so too. That would be awesome to go out to California. Lynn excursions, Galveston Cruiser excursions. Whew. A lot. I mean, it may be. It's probably 60-40 excursions. I would probably say I love the food. I do. But I think I'd have to go excursions. Only because it's almost the same lines as Party on the Seas. If I want specialty dining, I will usually pay for it. Amanda and I will go to the steakhouse usually twice on a cruise. We may try one of the other specialty restaurants on the cruise line. But for shore excursions, and I should not be like this, or I really shouldn't, because we only live one time, and we only get to cruise, so many times a year. I won't do a shore excursion. I'll look at them, and it happened July 24th on the Vista. Amanda wanted to do jet skis. It was $94 a person, and we did not do it. It's going to be $200 after taxes and fees and things like that, and we didn't do it. And looking back, I'm thinking we should have done that. We should have done jet skis in Roatan and spent the $200, but I was apprehensive because of the cost, and I don't need to do that. Let me scroll up here and catch up on some comments that I missed. Lernia's from Illinois. Verna is here. David, of course. Leave out the Mavericks. I like that. Galveston Cruiser, hello. We've got some announcements here in just a second we'll get to. James, we took 4 first-time cruisers on the Freedom of the Seas. The only agreement that came for that cruise is the next one must be on an Oasis-class ship. Absolutely, with a stop there at Royal Caribbean's private island. Those Oasis-class ships they're huge. If you have not cruised one, you've probably seen one, and when you see one, you say, oh my gosh. It's the Royal Caribbean ships that you can see straight down the middle of the ship. They're absolutely huge. There's 5 of them. One of them coming to Texas, of course. We had a video about that this past week. It's going to be excited to see. Doreen's on the Vista, 9-4. Coming up so quick, Doreen. It really is. Thank you, David, for reminding those to hit the like button. And please, like I said, please subscribe. It means the world to us. We've got a lot of momentum going right now. We really do. And what I do I work in data for a living, and we talk a lot about momentum. And when you have it, you're always trying to figure out how do you keep it. And how do you keep it? YouTube literally tells us, if you watch anything on YouTube, they say, ask those who watch your content to subscribe. That's why I ask. Jimbo, embarkation for Mardi Gras was a breeze. From our feet hitting the ground to the shuttle to lunch at Big Chicken, which I want to try, Shaq's Big Chicken. 34 minutes. That's insane. And they've got a new terminal there. I hope you really enjoyed that. 34 minutes is awesome. It really is. Let's catch up here. Here we go. Burton, it's good to have you. It's your first time. I'm so glad that you're here. If you have not, please subscribe. We are so glad that you're here. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. We really are. Lived in the spa on the Magic Pure Bliss. Landa, you're exactly right. The spa, if you book a spa cabin in the Carnival cruise line class of ship, the Dream class, the Magic, in the Breeze, the spas that are in that ship, and the different rooms that you have access to different thermal suites, it's remarkable. If you like cruising for the spas, and literally put on a bathrobe in your room and walk to the spa, and you have 6 or 7 rooms that you can lay in, heated loungers, thalassotherapy pools. If that's what you're into, no matter what cruise line you cruise, try Carnival Cruise Line, the Dream Class ships. Dream, Magic, and Breeze, okay? My brain is kabobbled. Hey, Tiffany, my sister's on. I hope you're doing okay. Absolutely love you. Thank you for joining. Doreen, yep. Let me scroll up. Oh, I'm missing all kinds of stuff. Mike's right. You live one time. We should have done that. We will. Palmer, what should we do in Belize? Charles can tell you. Mike can tell you. When we go to Belize, some people stay on. Remember, you're going to anchor out in the ocean. You're going to have tender boats that come get you. The last several times we've gone, we've booked an excursion through Carnival Cruise Line called Goff Key, Goffcaye, and it's only available when you get on the ship. People don't believe me, but Mike and Charles will tell you. I promise. They're going to tell you. I told them. I'm not always right. I was right about this. It's not available until you get on the ship. It was $64.99 on our July 24th cruise, and they take you to a 1-acre island, the middle of nowhere. David, thank you so much. Thank you. We're going to play here in just a second. Thoughts on a poll once a week. First one I like this. Should formal night dress code be strictly enforced? My opinion, no, because I'm on vacation. David, we're going to talk about that here in just a second, just for you. Thank you so much for that super chat. You always, and I mean always, take care of us, and I appreciate that so much. So Goff Key, you get to snorkel the Great Barrier Reef, about 45 minutes of snorkeling. Then you get to go to a private island and enjoy. It's about an hour. That's the only thing is I wish it was longer. About an hour of time there on the island. They cook lunch. You have to pay for lunch, but rum punch is free. But lunch, literally, we had, and Mike and Charles can tell you, we had 3 lobster tails, rice and beans, fried plantain, and coleslaw for $15. 3 lobster tails. Unreal. Michelle's on here. She says it too. We're not lying. 3 lobster tails. $15. And they have beers are $3 each. They had mixed drinks for $3 each. Again, the only negative thing is it's a 4-hour excursion. I wish it was 5 or 6, but we absolutely loved it. Goff Key is one I love. Okay, now to David's question, and I've got an opinion about this, and it may not be popular, but I'll share it. You know I always will. David, we're going to ask this question here, and we might also ask it on the Facebook page. I like the once a week poll idea. I love it. So here's a question for everyone here. Should formal night dress code be strictly enforced? So you know formal nights, and it varies. It really does from cruise line to cruise line. But when you think formal night in your mind, do you think that should be enforced? You should have to dress up in order to go to the main dining room, the MDR? Or should you be able to come as you please? I'll go ahead and share my opinion on this, and I may be Charles said strongest rum and Coke all week. He's talking about Goff Key. Here's my position on formal nights, and it's probably not popular. We will see. Please, if you're watching, join in on the conversation. We want you to join in. We want to hear from you. I'm not a big fan of formal night. I really wish that cruise lines would cut it from 2 nights to 1 night. And I know the business part. I know those nights, they rake in the money. When you dress up and you feel good, you spend more money. You take pictures, you buy pictures. You buy drinks. You don't have the drink package, you buy drinks. You buy a bottle of wine. I understand the business part of it. But I'm just not a dress-up person. Michelle and Mike and Charles and several of you have cruised with me. And I will dress up on formal night. I wore a sports coat last month on the Vista, and I will dress up to do it. I even had boots on. But once dinner's over I go to my room and I change clothes. And I usually change into t-shirt and shorts. And then we go back out. We go to comedy shows. We go to the main room shows. Go to the casino in shorts and a t-shirt. Let's see what everyone said. Rodney's got a story, I think, here in just a second. Let's see. Tracy, no, let folks wear what they want. It is their vacation. Gloria, yes, kids can go. I think it's one price though. I think it's $64.99 each. So, I'm scrolling back. Here we go. Yeah, lots of no's. Pam Doreen, Jimbo, the dress code should absolutely be strictly enforced. And the thing is about the dress code is you know what it is. That's why I dressed up. I was on the Carnival Vista. I knew what the dress code was. I knew what I was supposed to do, and I did. I did. I just changed after lots of no's, a whole lot of no's. A lot of people saying, no, I'm on vacation. No, let folks wear what they want, Tracy says. For the captain's dinner, yes. And that's respectable for sure. Giving respect to the captain and for that event that happens one time on the ship. So absolutely, I could see that. I like that. I think on a 7-night or longer, one night should be enforced. Yep, I hope that it seemed like Carnival Cruise Line especially was really close to moving to one night before COVID hit. It was really out there. There was some momentum. John Hild was asking and had conversations. I saw several times before the pandemic, but it's changed now. Parting the seas, no, but it's nice regardless to others. Exactly. Yep. Christine, yes. S. Swan, no, it should not be enforced. I want to be comfortable while on vacation. If I want to dress up, I will. Yep. Jen, I say no. We have a lot of no's. Mike says no. Scroll back up here. But if they do enforce it, then I also think they should have just one dining room. That if there are 2 dining rooms on the ship. So yeah, maybe it's a formal night, and if you want to dress up, you go to one dining room because most ships have 2. That's a good idea. Rodney, no, had a slight problem on the Mardi Gras. Yeah, we're going to have to hear about that, Rodney. Absolutely. James, I enjoy dressing up, but understand that many people don't want to dress up. And that's where it comes from. Yep. S. Swan, and Amanda does the same thing, S. Swan. She dresses up, high heels, dress, the whole 9 yards, and then she goes and she changes just like I do. Let's see. This was in a steakhouse on a non-formal night. Charles would support one night only. Respect the cause. I respect that. 20 pairs of shorts and 1 jeans. And on the July 24th cruise, we went to both formal nights, and we had people dressed to the 9. I mean, not just suits, tuxedos, bow ties, a vest, ladies dressed up. I mean, the couple's looking absolutely beautiful, and there's nothing wrong with that. But at the other end of the spectrum, I saw hoodies. I saw especially teenagers wearing hoodies, open-toed shoes, shorts, and it doesn't necessarily bother me, but I know it does bother some people. It really does. James, exactly right. I think someone else pointed out NCL as well. Robert did. Yep. NCL, they're a whole lot more relaxed on their main dining room apparel. Yep. And that's what James says too. That's why I like NCL. They don't enforce it. Yep. I like it. James, has a question. If you have a question, do exactly what James did. You type question. Any plans for an Islander group cruise in the future? James, we're getting some traction on it. Trying to see the best way to organize the cruise. I don't mind doing it. I'm not a travel agent. And when you try to put fillers out, you know how travel agents are. They chomp at the bits. They want your business. They promise you I'll do this, I'll do that. And I don't just trust anybody. If we do it, we want to do it right. And we're planning it, James. I promise. We're getting the wheels going. We're going to do it. I promise. Okay? But we want to do it right, just like we did this. We have people who have They've got their lanyards in the mail. There are so many. Oh my goodness, you're keeping Amanda busy. Amanda's doing the packaging. She agreed she would do it. There's a lot of these in the mail. If you've ordered one and you have not yet received it, I promise you it's on its way. If you ever have questions about where your lanyard is, send me a message. I'm dead serious and say, hey, where's it at? I ordered it. Where's it at? And I will communicate with you every single day until you have it. I want you to have it. I want you to take pictures of it on your cruise. I want you to use it. It's a secure lanyard, and I wear it around the house. I wear it when I go out, no lie. And I've had people ask me locally in my small town, what is that? And I'm like, it's my YouTube channel. And people around here in Arkansas are like, what's that? But if you're interested in a lanyard, look at the description. You can order one. It's $12. Shipping's paid for. It comes to you. I promise you will enjoy it. Absolutely. And there's more merch. Goes along with James' question about group cruises. There's more merch coming. Promise. Here we go. Galveston Cruise. I'm not offended if someone isn't dressed up. Yep. Anthony, great question. When will Carnival announce next protocols? So we know what's happening really through October the 31st, and that's as far as masking and testing and what ships are coming back. And I would think by the end of this month we would receive November news, if not November and December news. Remember, Carnival has committed, and they're the only cruise line to do this. They've committed that the entire fleet will be back by the end of the year. Royal Caribbean has not committed to that. Norwegian has not committed to that. Carnival says they're going to be back. And I'll give them credit. So far, every ship that they have brought back into operation has been on time. So far. So, Anthony, I really think we'll hear something by the end of this month in regards to November and December. I really hope we do. As far as protocols, like masking and testing and things like that, it's going to get tricky. I've got a list of things to cover. Hope we can get to them all. And one of it is going to be this booster shot. If it indeed happens, it really sounds like it does. It's going to add just a wonky piece to the puzzle, because then you start thinking about, and I guess we'll go ahead and talk about it. Keep typing, keep asking questions. I'll get to them. I promise I always catch up. The third booster comes along. You're supposed to get it 8 months after your second shot. You get if you wait 8 months after your second shot and you don't get the third shot, they're saying you're not fully vaccinated. Right now, we're going to say this is early talk, but this is where my mind goes the rest of the year. If you're not fully vaccinated, you can't cruise. So it's going to be tricky administering this booster shot, if indeed it is what we think it's going to be. All reports, all news stations, doesn't matter really what you watch, they're saying it's coming. It's going to get tricky. I really think it's going to get tricky in late fall and in the wintertime to see, what is actually vaccinated. I've had 2 shots. Can I cruise? Well, has it been 8 months? It's been 8 months and you didn't get your third. I don't know. It's going to get tricky, Anthony. We will keep our eyes on it. You know that we will, as soon as something breaks, we're going to have it for you. I promise you that. And let's see if I can get caught up here. Galveston Cruiser, I'm for an on-time cruise as long as we can have it booked out far enough. We'll work on it. Absolutely. Let's go with EECC Travel. Charles, they look like they have a blast. They really do. Charles, if you have any more information on them, because I follow the couple that runs EECC, let me know. I followed them, and they stay gone all the time. From one cruise to the next and going to Vegas, I saw a week before last. So let me know, and that may be something we do. I want it to be done right. I really do. Debbie, while most times I enjoy a chance to dress up, I agree with you that even on 7-day cruise, I think it should be maybe 1 day. Yep. Gloria, that excursion Gulf Key is booked directly through Carnival. You can book it through Shore Excursion Air. We had some friends do that last cruise. Don't do it. Do not do it. If you book it third party, you have to take the water taxi or the tender, back when a tender was a boat, not an app. But you have to take the water shuttle from the ship to Belize City, meet the folks at Shore Excursionaire, then take a 45-minute ride from Belize City to Gulf Key. If you go to Gulf Key, book it through Carnival. You go right from the ship to Gulf Key, right back to the ship. So go through Carnival. Doreen got your lanyard today. Awesome. Hope you like it. Hope you love it. Larnia got her lanyard, and it's ready for the Vista Saturday. Please send me a picture. I don't care what be somewhere on the ship. Send me a picture of you wearing your lanyard, doing something, and I promise you will make my day. You really will. Let me scroll up here. David got his. Awesome. Is Amanda negotiating the deal you made for the lanyard packaging and shipping? I don't know what she's doing. She's I know that when we first announced it, kind of the pre-sale on Facebook, we did $10 and shipping. We did $10 free shipping, and of course we didn't make anything off of that. And we're not in this to make money, but we for sure don't want to lose money on it. And Palmer, how long is the lanyard? I wish I had a tape measure, and Amanda probably knows this offhand. I would say it's 16 inches to the clip. 14 to 16 inches to the clip. Remember, it's a plastic clip. Okay, that is secure. A strong clip, and then your clasp is metal, not plastic, and it securely closes. 100% closure of the clip, so nothing falls off on the clasp. Nothing falls off. But I like the detach because you can stick this part in the slot machine. You can take it off and pay for a drink, and you don't have to do the whole over the head. But it comes down to mid-gut on me. So if you need more details, let me know. I'll send it to you for sure. Midships, make sure you like this video. Thank you so much. Please like it. It does a lot. It really does. We can take you jet skiing when you're in Orlando. Have a pair you can use. Oh, my goodness, Midship. I'll take you up on that. I will. You throw things out there, we'll take you up on it. We've done it before. We've caught rides from Houston to Galveston from Islanders because they said they would do it, so we'll do that. Christine John Heald said soon for November protocols. Awesome. I'm thinking early September. I think that's about right. Last week of this month or first week of September should be right. Thank you, Doreen. And yes, Jen, you're right about that. Thank you, Charles, for helping out there. Let's see. Palmer's helping out too. I'm 6 foot. Palmer. We're about the same. We're about the same body type for sure. I'm 6'1" and about 260, and it comes down to my third button on a button up. Yep. So I know what you're saying on that. It fits me. It does, for sure. Robin, I would be due for a booster in September. Yep. So it's something to keep an eye on for sure. Rodney, thank you so much. Like and subscribe, please. I would love to get to that next realm. Our subscribers have gone up exponentially. I told you last week in a video, we got an email. We get a little email with some data, which I'm a data guy. That's what I do for a living. And we were number one. And I love and respect all the content creators out there. I watch them. I subscribe to them. I have for years. But when you look at growth over the last 28 days is what YouTube measures. We were number one when it comes to our area. We're at 2583. I can't believe it. Almost 2,600 subscribers. It's all because of you. I have a tip for you. Here's a tip. Tip. I've helped these ladies, and they have helped me. I've shared a group of ladies, and Charles can justify this as well. Please keep on typing in the chat if you have questions. I will catch up. So keep on asking those questions, giving tips, tricks, sharing your experiences. We will catch up. Charles can vouch for this. We had a driver named Nezzy. Okay, I told you about this, and I did put it on the Facebook page. If you are leaving out of Galveston and you need transportation, here's everything you need. It really is. We've taken Uber before. We've paid $120. We've taken Carnival transportation before. We've paid $110, $120 for two people. We heard about a service of mostly stay-at-home moms, some retired teachers. They started a little transportation service, and they will pick you up from Houston Hobby or Bush International. We had Nezzy as our driver, and they had a Facebook page, but it wasn't what they wanted it to be. I found them through their Facebook page. They were recommended to me by someone else, and I followed their Facebook page, but they're growing because of word of mouth and because of service. Here you go. If you're cruising out of Galveston and you need transportation, go join this page sometime very soon. Search for Saltwater Moms. Saltwater Moms. They are personal drivers. Like I said, mostly stay-at-home moms. And I love their slogan, your shuttle from the air to the sea. Look at this. Business card, and we'll see if this shows up well. It may not. But Saltwater Moms, they've rebranded themselves. And they look, it's absolutely awesome. It really is. I love it. Saltwater Moms. See if it shows up here. So, prices for Saltwater Moms. For one to four passengers from Houston Hobby is $60. You cannot get an Uber or a Lyft for $60. I promise. From Bush, 1 to 4 passengers, $95. $95 for 1 to 4 passengers from Bush. Again, you can't get a Lyft or a Uber, I promise. And these are just down home islanders, really. 4 to 5 passengers. So more than 4 passengers from Houston, it's $75. More than 4 passengers from Bush, it's $125. And they do give a disclaimer here. It's on their Facebook page. Amount and size of luggage must be considered at time of booking in order to properly match with vehicle and driver. So when you book, if you carry a normal size amount of luggage, 1 big suitcase per person, 1 carry-on, or maybe your wife or somebody has 2, just let them know how much luggage you have, and they will send, if it's a lot of luggage, they'll send a mom with an SUV. Or you may get a mom that has a smaller car. Prices reflect one-way trips, but they will go either way. They go from airports to wherever you need. They brought us to Harbor House in Galveston, but they will also pick you up in Galveston and take you to the airport. You get their phone number. Literally, Nezzy gave us her phone number. We text her, hey, we're here at the airport. We had a lost bag. Nezzy waited for almost an hour because one of the bags didn't make it, and we had to make a claim. But you can text back and forth. It is unbelievable service. The rate is per vehicle, not per person. So if you're looking for a new group to join, Saltwater Moms on Facebook. Let's see. I'm going to catch up now. That's I had to share that because they treated us so nice. So I had to share it. Let's see. Mike, thank you for that. You confirmed too. I'm a big guy and Leonard fits me just fine. Doreen, tell Amanda that when you send a regular envelope, if it has postage due to it receives it, that may take care of the extra postage. Okay, that makes sense. Yep. Yeah, David, it's we're growing over 2K exactly. James, they are still doing studies to see if Johnson & Johnson vaccine will require a booster shot. David, that's what you got? That's what I got. Actually, I got the 1 shot. So it's going to be interesting to really see because they said no at first, and they said maybe, and now they're saying, we don't know. So hopefully we don't have to make any tough decisions in the fall or winter, but I just see it getting messy if a booster shot is required. Let's see. Yep, Charles had Nezzy too. She had Caribbean music when we got in. We had a blast. We really did. Gloria, do you think they will route the Vista back to Jamaica instead of Belize? Jamaica opened up. That was one of my news stories today. And love or hate Jamaica. Sometimes we get off the ship there. Sometimes we don't get off. We stay on the ship there. It's nice to see a local group of people be able to make a living again. They so deserve it. They so need it. And I absolutely hope Carnival will reconsider going to Jamaica. Usually the route is Jamaica, Grand Cayman, Cozumel, or Belize, Mahogany Bay, Cozumel, and then Costa Maya is worked in there sometimes with the two. I hope they do go to the Jamaica some, but it seems like still Jamaica has some work to do. I know there was an issue with taxis. The local port officials would not let taxis in. All the taxi drivers came to the port yesterday for the sunrise, and they were not letting taxis in. So you really needed a Carnival shore excursion in Jamaica to be okay. You can get off the ship and shop there, but you couldn't really take a taxi anywhere unless you left the port area and found one on your own, which can be sketchy. So as long as Jamaica has things in order, I absolutely hope that they show them some love, right? Show them some love. Christine, side question, cruising Mardi Gras in November. Any suggestions for transportation day before to hotel? Christine, we've cruised out of Port Canaveral several times. Honestly, we have rented a car. It's been cheap enough to do so. I know the rental car business right now, prices are a little bit higher than what they usually are. But if you go with budget or Hertz, if you rent with budget or Hertz, you can pick the car up at MCO Airport, and there's a budget and a Hertz in Port Canaveral, and you can drop off the car right there. You can do a one-way and drop off the car there, and then they have shuttles that will take you from the Hertz or budget location, and they will shuttle you to the port for free. Okay, so that's what we've done. And then on the way back to the airport, we've always just used Carnival transportation. That way we get off the ship, we have our luggage, we hop on a big charter bus, we go to the airport. So, you look at renting a car, and then as far as places to stay, we've always stayed at the Radisson at the port. It's not the nicest place to stay, but it's usually where the party's at. If you want to meet cruisers that are going on your cruise the next day, almost everybody stays at the Radisson. They have a huge pool. They have a bar. It's really close to a lot of places to eat. And JB and Robin treated us to the Preacher's Bar is right there. Go to the Preacher's Bar. But the Radisson at the port is where people stay. It's about 1 mile away from the port. Rodney, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much. You have supported us almost literally since day one, and you continue to support us. Thank you so much for the super chat. Because Rodney did that, and I will get back to the chat here in a second, we have to play this or that. Let's do this. This is interesting for so many different reasons. It really is. Which one would you rather do? I'm going to give you two choices, and you tell me which one you want. You get a 7-day cruise, okay? Doesn't matter, it's your cruise line of choice. 7-day cruise over the 4th of July, America's birthday, okay? Or you get a 7-day cruise over Christmas. Which one do you prefer? Do you like the 4th of July? Do you like the ship decorated in red, white, and blue? Do you like Carnival does a midnight buffet on the 4th of July? Do you like the hot weather as you get on the ship and it's just muggy hot and the sun's blazing? Or do you like the ship decorated at Christmas? Do you like it a little bit cooler? We've been out of Galveston and New Orleans before, and we've got on ship when it's 50 degrees outside. And you go get in the hot tub, but you can't use the pool because it's too cold. What do you choose? 7-day, 4th of July, or 7-day Christmas? Let's see what we got. That is on behalf of Rodney. Thank you so much. And Christine, you're welcome. Absolutely welcome. Palmer, just FYI, I just found Golf Key on the excursion list for September 11th. Vista, it's on before? Palmer, that is great news. That is the first time I have ever heard that Golf Key was available pre-boarding, and we've gone 3-4 times at least. So maybe they're adding it before. I hope they are. Awesome. Palmer, book it. I don't want to tell you what to do, but it sells out. I'll say that. Every time we've ever gone, it sells out. If you book it now, you change your mind when you get on the ship, you can cancel it for a refund. I would try it out, though. Let's see. Robin, I remember Preacher's Bar. Robin and JB treated Amanda and I, by the way, to dinner and drinks, and oh my gosh, the food was unreal. The wings were awesome. I'll remember that as long as I live. Here we go, Christmas. Oh my goodness, looky here. John even gave us a Christmas tree. It's going to be Christmas before we know it. I love that time of year. Oh my gosh, look at all this. Christmas. Amy, you're the oddball out right now. 4th of July. Tracy's a 4th of July. So many Christmas. Oh my goodness. Christmas because I live in Illinois. How awesome is that? Oh my goodness. I didn't think it'd be 50-50, but I thought it would be kind of close. But my goodness. Jen, you've been on the Disney at Christmas. We want to do that so bad. We want to take our kids. Disney, of course, they come to Galveston often around Christmas, almost every year. They're going to in 2022, and we want to go on the Disney Magic. We're going to see if we can make it happen. Oh, my goodness. So many Christmas, like 95%. And David, here comes David again with a super chat. Thank you, David, so much for that. We need Island Time shirts with cruise design. David, we're working on it. We are. Shirts are so... they're tough because of I'll be honest with you, the sizing. The upfront cost for us is custom shirts with color. It costs a little bit because you have to have all the sizes. And the more you buy, the cheaper it is. But we are working on shirts, David, and we'll get them soon for sure. Charles said 4th of July. Tony, 4th of July. Charles, thank you so much for the super chat. You and Rachel, y'all were a blessing, a surprise, along with Mike and Michelle on our cruise. You can never expect to meet someone and develop a friendship so quick, and that friendship continue to last. Charles and Rachel and Amanda and I and Mike and Michelle, we have cruises booked into the future together. Charles, thank you for that. We will play another round of this or that just for you. And here it is. Let me pull it up. Here's a good one. I like it. Talks about money. Money. Okay, Charles. This is Charles's this or that. I tell you two things. You tell me what you would choose. $500. In the spa, you get to spend $500 in the spa, or $500 and you get to go invest it in the casino, at the casino. Look at Mike. Mike, thank you so much. My goodness gracious. Thank you so much for the super chat. You and Michelle mean the absolute world to us. We met some friends that it's unreal how it changed our entire cruise experience. And it was so unexpected. Thank you so much for that. $500, do you spend it in the spa? Okay. Maybe over the week. Or do you go to that casino and say, bam, let's go, let's play. Here we go. Answers coming in. Amy Casino, Randy Casino, Yammer Casino, Party on the Seas Casino, Robin Casino, Pam and Doreen have said Spa, David Spa. Oh, they're coming in. Casino is winning, guys. Casino is winning. It's probably 70% casino. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Lots of casino. I'll go ahead and tell you. $500, you're giving me 5 crisp ones? Let's go to the casino. We're going to that casino right now. We are going to the casino. And I would say 75% of you agreed. Wow, I did not expect that. Tony said spa. We do have some spas. Amanda said casino roulette. Put it on black, Palmer said. Palmer is a covered boat ride to Gulf Key. I've been, like I said, 4 or 5 times. Every single time they have had a covering on, most of the boat. I'd say 80% you can sit underneath, and it is covered. Yep. Jumping in late. I get the spa. Hey, Kathy. Hey. More men than women on tonight, Doreen said. That's That's true. You got to remember your audience, right, Doreen? Oh my gosh. Usnavi, Amanda said. That's an insider there. Charles, that's right. Let's get those dice. JB says casino. I thought he would. Down south, 7 casinos. Degenerates. That is, it's surprising. Probably 75, maybe 80%. Kathy, she's gone to spa now. Lynn Casino. Wow. David, you're going to look great. You're going to feel great, look great. You're going to be able to move around. And we're all going to leave with probably nothing, but we're going to have a good time. Yep. I have $500 in free play waiting on me. Oh, you got to love that free play. You really do got to love the free play. And that's coming up on the 29th. I like it. Steven said Christmas over 4th of July. How awesome is that? It really is. Awesome. Now let me scroll up because I missed some comments on, Jim was talking about the Disney Wonder November is decorated for Christmas. I like it. Let me mention too. Oh yeah. If you're going to Galveston and driving and parking, then I've got a coupon code for you. And of course I can't find it. I had it typed down here. I will have to post it on Facebook. I'm looking one more time. I thought I had it right here. I will post it. If you're driving to Galveston, you're parking, you're leaving your car, I have 20% off of one of the local vendors there, and I will post that on Facebook. If you don't see it tonight, remind me. I will try to do that. I also wanted to, and keep on asking questions and comments, whatever you've got. I wanted to mention too, I saw several people today across our Facebook groups, ours and others, that if you're flying Southwest, which we usually try to do, they're having a sale. So if you book Southwest, remember if the price ever goes down, you can get your money back on your card, or you get points back if you pay with points. But there's a big sale going on, as low as $49. No, this is not a promotion. I'm just saying if you booked your flights through Southwest, check them because you may be able to get some money back. That's what we're here for, to try to help each other. Okay. Let's see what we got. Awesome. I also have I was going to mention this. Or I was going to ask this. I'll ask this question. Do you know anyone who has canceled their cruise over the summer or into the fall? It seems like there's a growing number of people canceling their cruise for various reasons. It may be sincerely that they're afraid of what's going on COVID-wise, or they don't like the masking and testing protocols that are in place, or they don't feel safe. If you follow other bloggers, you'll see that several of them, J&J, we love J&J. They're not going to cruise Carnival for now. Tony, you know what happened to Tony, or Don, what happened to Don. Tony was going to cruise in the Mardi Gras next week. He's backed out of it. We love every one of them, and they have valid reasons to do what they're doing. But do you know someone that's canceled? Have you canceled yourself? And as I say that, Tren, a big thank you to you for not only that super chat, but how involved you are every single day. I put out content, and there's a group of people that I know that you're going to watch the content and hopefully get something from it. But you're always going to give me something back. You're going to comment after you watch, and you're going to throw something my way, and that's what it's all about. Is I throw the football to you, and you throw the football right back to me. It's not a one-way street. That's one thing I love about this community and all you Islanders is it's not a one-way street. It's a two-way street. So, Tran, thank you so much for that. We do everything we can, I promise, and it's a pleasure. It really is. With Trend Super Chat, let's go ahead and play another round. Let's see what we've got. We've got one right here, and this is going to be a little personality challenge here. So, this or that, I give you two choices. You choose one. What would you do if at the same time these two things are going on? You can either go to the big show, the big production show, and the main lounge. Yes, there's singing, there's dancing, there may be a little bit of fireworks. Would you go to that show? Or if at the same time there was a comedy show playing, and this is an adult show, okay, so it's an adult show, would you go to the main theater show and watch the singing and dancing and the theatrical production? That was tough to say. Or would you go sit right there in comedy and don't sit on the front row unless you want to maybe be part of the show? Right, Michelle? Which one would you do? Main theater show or comedy show? Which one? Yes, no bacon. No bacon. And I've had BLTs the last 2 days at lunch. I never have BLTs, but bacon is a hot commodity on a Carnival cruise ship. They're having problems sourcing, and I'm eating the bacon up over here. Wright's bacon is what we eat here. Or, for some recipes, it's Petty Jean peppered bacon. Let's see. I know, Robin, no bacon, no Crown Royal. Mike and I were upset about that. But we're still going to cruise. We're still going to cruise. Palmer, I'll get to your question here in just a second. Yeah, Michelle, no Coke. They have Pepsi. Instead of wine, we should be allowed to bring our own bacon. Keep it in the fridge, right? You keep it in the fridge, and you go up in the morning, they'll cook it for you at the omelet station. I mean, that sounds fair to me. Party on the Sea says a theater show. Trend comedy show. Jen, main lounge. And we got some comedy after that. Let me scroll up here. Okay, so it's about 60-40 comedy, it looks like. 60-40 comedy. Glenda, main lounge. David, comedy. Rhonda, main. It's almost every other one. It is. So, Rachel, Michelle, so true, but the staff are the best. Yep, exactly right. Carolyn, comedy. Lynn, comedy. Pam, comedy. Okay, so comedy is taking the lead. Amanda and I love the comedy. We really do. We don't necessarily like to be part of the show, so we don't sit on the front row. But love being, I love just, comedy is an art. It is. And that's right, Rodney. Drink your Jack and Pepsi. JB had to practice before he went on the Mardi Gras. Amanda said comedy club with the punchliner. If I could transform and be anywhere time travel right now, that would be it. I'd be, you know what's crazy? I used to think this all the time before the pandemic. Right now, there are people cruising on a cruise ship, and someone right now, literally, 8 o'clock, almost 8 o'clock Central Time, is enjoying or getting ready to enjoy in line for a comedy show, and someone is drinking a punchliner, and it's not me. Debbie said theater show, part of the season. Comedy's too crowded, but love it. But music has my heart. Yep, David, I'm with you there. Those two do not mix at all. Joy says comedy. Mike, a picture of punchliners. I'm with you there. Chuck Wander on Mardi Gras was so awesome. I bet he's on when we go back in September. Oh, that would be awesome. It would. So comedy, I think comedy wins, honestly. We do love the comedy shows. I do have to scroll up because I missed a couple of things. So Palmer question, but do you have a code for half off Cheers program? I don't. I know that they're doing a special on Cheers. You know, when you book your cruise, it seems like you save a couple $100 if you pay for Cheers up front. So Amanda and I we've got some cruises booked where we've taken that promotion. I wish I had a half off code, but I don't. And let's see, Rodney, I do, and they pressured me into a shot when I scheduled and had my cruise put together. They backed out afraid of COVID. Yep, it seems like there's more people canceling, but we're not canceling. Not going to cancel. I'm sorry. Let's see. Glenda, you've been on several cruises, but not a comedy show. On your next cruise, have that on your to-do list. I do have a video. It's 10 things to do on embarkation day. A separate video, 10 things not to do. And one of the 10 things to do on embarkation day is to create a wish list. Create a to-do list. Things that you haven't done, even if you've been on a dozen cruises, 25, 30 cruises. Make a list of things that you've never done that you want to do. Glenda, you can go to a family-oriented show that's clean, or you can go to an adult show that may have adult humor or language. Try it out. I think you will like it. Yammer, let's see. What are your thoughts on the Carnival travel insurance? Is it enough coverage for the current cruising environment? Yammer, I would usually advise against the Carnival travel insurance, but not in this case. Right now, if you're traveling and cruising and you're buying insurance, buy the Carnival travel insurance. I usually go outside. It's cheaper, and you can get better coverage for cheaper, or you can get a lot of coverage for what Carnival charges you. But right now, Carnival really has fine-tuned their insurance, and I know it's $95, or about $95 on a 7-day cruise, but they have exactly what you need, and they've raised some of those health thresholds and what they will pay if something happens. So if you're traveling right now, go with the Carnival travel insurance. Don't do third party. Do Carnival. And that's usually not my suggestion. It is right now. It is. Oh, Pete. Oh, goodness. Just saved $40 on my Southwest ticket. Look at there, Jen. I love it. That's what it's all about. I mentioned Southwest has her sale. Jen, she checks her fares. Save $40. That's what it is about. It really, really is. Congratulations. Awesome. Volspur, first cruise this Saturday on the Magic. Should we bring our Yeti koozie and tumblers for our drinks? Amanda and I usually bring ours. We did not. We had Cheers last time. We didn't even use our Yetis. We usually do. If you're bringing your own alcohol, yeah, you probably do want to bring it. If you have Cheers, I wouldn't worry about it. I really wouldn't. Because you can get bottles of water and Cokes and all that stuff everywhere. Have fun. It is your first cruise on the Magic. If you have the internet package and you want to share your experiences, feel free to send me messages on Facebook, and I will share them with other islanders. But the Magic's beautiful. You will enjoy her. Down South 7, one of my table mates was supposed to come with 5 other people. They all canceled and came by herself. It is happening. It really is. And I hate to see it, but I understand that what's going to happen in our current environment. Kathy, Mardi Gras, mid-September, not canceling unless I'm voted in my group of 6. Do not cancel and keep us updated. Christine, 10 things to do. Awesome. Adding it to my cruise notes. Yep. And I'm not saying that because I'm trying to push a video. I make almost nothing on my videos. I'm pushing it because there's 10 things to do and 10 things not to do, and I promise you it is worth it. I promise you. Rodney, thank you so much. My goodness gracious. Another super chat. I appreciate that so much. We will play another this or that here in just a second. Let me catch up. Jen, good to know about the Carnival insurance since we booked with that. Yes, go with it right now. David, you heard my Yorkie poo. She was, I don't know if she's calling me downstairs or what she's doing, but she was barking away just a second ago. She's a sweet girl. Shelby is her name, and she's named after the Shelby Street Bridge where I proposed to Amanda. My husband and I are leaving Saturday on the horizon. Have a blast. Keep us updated on your trip. Rodney, you have to try Family Feud on the Mardi Gras. That would be awesome. And speaking of Rodney, let's do this. We'll do this one. If you could choose this or that, would you do a day at sea or a port day? You choose the port. Your favorite port day versus your favorite, what you can think of conceptually in your mind, sea day. Do you choose a port day of your choosing or a sea day with all the activities that you like? That is for Rodney and for his super chat. I would do, and I mentioned this earlier, if I had a choice between a port day and a sea day, honestly, I would choose a sea day. I love the ship. I love sea day brunch. I love the sun. Mike and Michelle and Charles and Rachel and Amanda learned we love Havana. Havana on the Vista was just magical. Sea day. Port day, Yammer says. Jen, sea day. We're about 50-50. We are. Lots of port days. Michelle, port day. Stacy, day at sea. Mike, day at sea. Party on the Seas, day at sea, food is better, and the drinks are free if you have cheers. That's what I always tell them, man, the drinks are free. She said, no, we've paid for it. I said, yeah, but we've already paid for it. We don't have to get off the ship and drink. It's about 50-50. It really, really is. Glenda and Rodney both say sea day. Michael, stay on the ship on a port day. We do that some. We do, absolutely. Part of the Seas question, bring your own alcohol, ? Clarify. I'm not proposing this. I'm not encouraging this, but there are people who bring their own alcohol on the ship. It is not legal to do so. If it is found, it will be confiscated. But if you look on Amazon for rum runners or search cruise rum runners, you can hide them in your luggage and take them on board. People do it all the time. I have people that travel with us, and in my younger days, we did the same thing. But not guaranteed to make it. They're not going to kick you off the ship or something. But, yep, that is Rachel. Havana is awesome, especially great friends. I agree. It was magical. Kathy says port day. Rodney says sea day. David, I have a 10-year-old Yorkie that has been with me from New York to California. Looky there. That is awesome. We've got a Yorkie Poo. She's 8 years old. She's missing a back leg. She had cancer, so we had to remove it at Christmas. And then we have a 12-week-old Aussie Doodle who is just a terror. She's just everywhere. She is. Down South 7, we've got to go get ready for dining room dinner. Have a good night, everyone. Vista is a blast on the cruise, doing a stellar job disinfecting the ship. I agree. They deserve tips. I agree. I absolutely agree. David, I see you there. Doreen, but you have to do the walk of shame if you get caught. You do. You do. Okay, Islanders, I'm going to go play with my 5-year-old who started kindergarten before he gets too tired to do so. Going to get in the floor and play either Monster Trucks or Army Men. It's going to be his choice. I absolutely hope that you get a good night's rest. Tomorrow's halfway through the week. We will keep following cruise news. It's kind of been quiet this week, which I don't mind because I want people to enjoy their cruise. If you have questions for us, please let us know. You know that we're always here to help. We love you. And if you have not subscribed, I hope you enjoyed the hour, and I hope you saw enough of our community that you thought, I want to be a part of that community. If you want to do so, click that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up, and we will see you this week right here on Island Time.